Let's rock and roll. We got a best of 5 show match here between OSM and Smashy. I don't have a scoreboard up, but y'all give me a moment. I will fix that. Oh, it's actually going to take me a moment to fix it, but I will I'll put it up after game 1. How about that? Double reset from Smashy. Looking for the pogo. Hold on. Couldn't gain enough height. Well, Puff, you lied to me. I thought you were going to close the prediction. Smashy looking for the sidewall double. He's going to have to hustle back down. A couple of wall dashes should get him back into position, at least for the first save. Done well to stay goal side, but OSM does have the boost advantage. And he will strike first. Smashy, zap dash will get him there in time. Good mechanics. Smashy has quickly equalized. He's got control here. Up over the top. Doesn't have the boost for the double. Gonna have to take possession back and retreat to his own end. OSM has done well to, once again, gain the boost advantage. He's got a demo here. And he's put in another. OSM up by 1. I gotta be honest, I do not like this decal. The fact that it doesn't move. Do y'all see what I'm saying? That's a very early turn. He may be able to get back to this. He bumped Smashy off the play, which bought him a little bit of time. Look at this decal. What is that? That's crazy looking. Smashy has got these zap dashes under control. On the back of the save, he will counterattack. Gonna have to back off as OSM continues to press. OSM unwilling to back off. Finds himself a third on the kickoff. Ronsky, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. We got a match here between OSM and Smashy. Oh, OSM. Gonna get a freebie there. Smashy wanted the pinch, and he got it. But unfortunately, he was on the wrong side of the ball. Pinches it into his own net. OSM with a powerful shot to the near side. It's going to buy him enough time to get that boost. First touch, not ideal. Smashy clears one to the other side. OSM pretty fortunate to get away without being scored on there. In fact, I think he's going to be able to put one in his opponent's net. 5-2 for OSM. Big kickoff win. Smashy's got to hustle back into position. Oh, he's got to be careful here. A little too panicky there from Smashy as he walks off that near post. Provides an opportunity there. And OSM, he's got his 6th goal, 4-goal lead. That's a great play from Smashy. Not only did he collect the poor flick from OSM, he's able to corral it and get it on target. The dashing mechanics certainly on display here from Smashy. He's got the zap dashes, the wall dashes. Nice pinch from OSM. Is going to push him back to defense. Good setup from Smashy. And the musty from the midfield is good. Smashy puts in his fourth. Clean contact. Heavy touch from OSM. He tried to get in front of it to block, but he just wasn't quick enough. Going for the pinch play. Just wants to keep Smashy pinned on defense. Now Smashy with a pinch attempt. It is towards the target, but OSM in position to cleanly take it to the corner. And that's just a little bit too greedy for OSM. Smashy had enough boost in the tank to get around that, put a shot on target. 34 seconds left. Smashy's back within one. And he sided up. Decent flick from OSM. Blocked away. Trying to dispossess Smashy, but he's done well to hold on to possession while collecting the midfield boost. Ultimately, the attack does fizzle out, and OSM will take over. Final possession of game one. OSM with a huge flick to the top shelf. And with 3 seconds left, OSM shows the clutch factor. And that should do it. Game number one goes to OSM. All right. Give me 1 second. I got to get my scoreboard up and running. There we are. There we are. Okay, okay. Here we go. 7-5 in favor of OSM. All right, now we're rocking. Game number two. Very smart play from Smashy. This entire play, and yeah, OSM giving him the nice shot. He knows it as well. This entire play, all the way from the possession back on defense, Smashy just kept OSM in a difficult position. OSM never had time to sneak out for boost. And ultimately, that is what ended up causing him to concede. Smashy, 0 in the tank, but he punches one towards the target. He's up 2-0 here, early in game two. Oh, that's a smart fake. Look at that challenge from OSM. Oh, no! A heavy touch up the backboard. It's going to be difficult to get it back on target. And that should have been a goal there. OSM going to be frustrated with that. However, he does keep the press alive. He's got another opportunity back and forth from corner to corner, stealing the boost. Eventually, he does wear down Smashy to the point where he can outplay. OSM. This is a trend. This is a tendency of his. I think that he developed a nickname even on Johnny's stream for show matches. But the good news for him is he's got his open net miss out of the way early in the series. Now maybe he won't have to deal with that the curse any longer. Smashy's going to punish that mistake. OSM stayed close to the play but didn't challenge the ball. Didn't stay goal side. He sneaks out to the midfield for the big boost. He does respond with a goal of his own, and now he's back within one. Smashy, free flip into the second reset. He's going for the ground pinch to the far side. First one, not on target. Maybe another opportunity. Invested quite a bit of boost into this. Fortunately for him, OSM had to do the same. But OSM, great field awareness, knew what his opponent's plan was, backed up out of the way, avoided being bumped. Smashed a long-range shot from deep. Smashy with a good challenge in defense. Provides him with a freebie there. Right at the halfway point. For game number 2. The recovery for Smashy will help him keep that initial shot attempt from OSM out of the net. OSM, shot from deep over the top of Smashy. And I have to say, it just seems like OSM has he just has a feel for what his opponent's game plan is. He's got good awareness. Knows when and where the threat may come from or where it may arrive. Smashy likely to tap that one in. Yes, he's got a fifth. Smashy, adamant about getting the bump. Meanwhile, OSM just parked it, sat still, and was completely unaffected. Now he's turned it into an opportunity of his own. Smashy elects to stick around. He's got about half the boost in the tank. With that touch, he's going to have to back off the defense. He'll take it all the way back to his own side. OSM in pursuit. Smashy will be investing quite a bit of the tank into this play. He has the midfield stolen as well. He'll have to back off and play defense. Smashy up to the backboard. Good control. You know he's low on boost here. OSM grabbing some pads as well. That shot's not going to be enough. But once again, we see OSM going back and forth, corner to corner, just continuing to starve Smashy of resources. And then he's got an easy cut and a pop for a sixth. OSM on top in the final 50 seconds. That's incredible defense from Smashy. I know it doesn't look super crazy, but sitting perched there on that post, waiting for the proper moment to fall off and use the dodge. It's a moment that gets messed up quite frequently by professional players. He's kept himself alive. Still has an opportunity here. Looking for the bump. Oh, it hits off the crossbar, and the clear is good. OSM stays alive, and he takes game number 2. That's a great effort from Smashy in the waning moments. And now he's facing a reverse sweep. I did not mean to join a team. Let me get off the field. Smashy. He's going to put in the first of game number 3. Get in there. Man, I don't belong in these kind of lobbies. Smashy. He's done well to keep that air dribble out. He's got an opportunity here. The big clear was on target. Required a save from OSM. Smashy up high once more. He's going to have to be careful here. He does well to stay goal side and maintain possession. He's going to pull it back to his own corner. Decent setup. Once again, did have to invest quite a bit of boost in the play. Now he's got to hustle back. OSM with control. Going to take it across. He's got some space to work with. Wants the ceiling pinch. He gets it towards the target, but not enough power. Smashy will counter. And he's up 2. Smashy with a third. He's on a roll. Delayed kickoff there, wins him possession. OSM with a very early challenge. Well done to poke it away from his opponent. The job's not finished just yet. He does cleanly control that across the field. Smashy takes over. He's heading directly towards the target. Look at that. A very different play from what we've seen from Smashy. He typically would take that up the wall or at least swing out wide to get that boost, but instead he wants to immediately put the pressure on OSM. Begin taking that ball towards the target. OSM's reset not going to be good enough. He's going to have to hustle back as well. Smashy will recover and put a 5th goal in. Smashy out to a huge lead to start game 3. OSM, an errant touch there. It's actually going to give up a 6th. OSM said no FF. I just changed cars. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure what that was. So I paused the game. If I knew that it was going to just be a car change, I would have just let this keep rolling. But here we are, nevertheless. Smashy has his 7th goal. Yeah, if Smashy needs a timeout, we'll definitely provide it to him. There's an 8th for Smashy. We got 2:19 on the clock, and he's got a 6-goal lead. He's going to roll in a 9th. Smashy unfazed by the car change mid-series, mid-game even. Yeah, I just wasn't sure what it was. You know, I didn't know why he left. Smashy, an unfortunate touch there. Results in a 3rd goal for OSM. Ooh. Smashy did well to keep the first one out. Not the greatest touch, but he did recover well enough to at least put a second challenge up. Closing in on the final 60 seconds here. Smashy with a full field air dribble. Looking for the reset at the end. He's actually opened up an opportunity for OSM to put in a 5th. Kickoff has gone neutral. Smashy's demoed. OSM may be able to corral this and put it on target. He does. He's back within 3. I have to be honest, I don't really know why Smashy's continuing to go for these aerial plays. I don't know why he's, you know, opening the possibility for the comeback. But here we are having a card change on the other side. And, you know, once again, I will say that typically this is not something that we would do, but, you know, here we are. The card change may have been exactly what Smashy needed. He has once again opted for an aerial play. And this time he's made it count. Smashy with an air dribble dunk, air dribble bump. He's going to put in his 10th. And he's got a 3-goal lead here with 24 seconds. And while he secured the boost. It won't matter as OSM will walk in an 8th. Delay kickoff from OSM. Potential opportunity. Shots on target, but Smashy is back in time. And in the car change debacle, we see the result stand. Smashy gets the W, and the series continues. Just want to let them know I won't be pausing for any more car changes. They gotta, if they want to leave the lobby, that's certainly fine. They can do so, but there will be no more pausing. That's too funny. I'm glad that it did, it worked out fine. Both players got their car change, and the result held. Smashy held his lead, so everything is okay. And obviously, ultimately we don't have any money on the line or anything, so it's not that big of a deal. But it seems as though the community standard is, if you want to change cars, that's fine. But it's not something that will be paused for. So I don't want to change any of those standards. I want to keep things as similar across the board as possible. But I'm not going to lie, they got me. They got me on that one. I wasn't sure what it was, so I wanted to pause. But we're all good. We're into game number 4. Smashy, 46 seconds in, has himself a 2-goal lead. Oh, that's a great flick. Smashy had the perfect read on his opponent. As OSM spawned right side, he was clearly in view the entire challenge. Smashy with a triple flip reset. And he's done well to trip up his opponent there. Earned himself enough time to get back into position. Now he's got possession as well. Early reset. A second reset. OSM off the ceiling. Once again, Smashy spots it. Lets the ball fall to the ground. And he's got a 4-goal lead. OSM has a slight gap. He snipes one from the midfield. Look at that. Great second touch from Smashy. OSM, huge resource advantage, and he will punish with it. It's back within 2. It's a turnover of possession from OSM. Not the ideal touch. He keeps the first shot out, and Smashy will peel back to the midfield. Wow. That's a big 50-50 there. He's going to force OSM to hustle back to defense, just delaying things a bit on the goal line. Wasting as much time as possible. Woo! Smashy set up the pogo. Unfortunately for him, he knocks it off the crossbar. OSM will wrestle possession away from Smashy and score his fourth. Big demo from Smashy. This is what he needs just to waste some time. We'll see if he goes for another aerial play. No, he's taking the safe approach, trying to bait OSM in. And the reason this works is actually because he's been so aerial focused. OSM is probably expecting some sort of long, lofty aerial play. And this time Smashy does switch it up. Smash one towards the target. I'm done pausing. The clock's going to keep running. Oh, I don't even have admin. I don't have it right now. Is it because I joined? I don't know why I didn't have it. Smashy's going to hold on. He gets his second win in the series. And we head to match number 5, game 5. Yeah, it must have been because I joined the lobby. All right. Game 5. It all comes down to this. OSM with a hot start, but Smashy with a quick response. Smashy looking to reverse sweep. And he's off to a hot start. This is the third time in the last couple of games that we've seen this. When OSM is approaching from the side, like we just saw right there in the replay, he's in clear view of Smashy. That is a much more effective challenge if he is coming from behind the ball. That way he is not in clear sight. It's easier to disguise your challenge. It's harder for Smashy to read it. But when you're coming from the side with your opponent having clear view of where you are when your challenge will arrive, their job becomes much easier. OSM's had his boost stolen. Smashy likely to put this one in. Actually misses. It's the post. Now OSM's got some life. He is down 2. But that may be in as he snipes a deep shot while Smashy is out of position. A 50-50 win on the aerial will provide OSM with a second. Oh, what a save. Smashy will eventually put it across the goal line. He's up by 1. But only for a moment. OSM with a quick response on the kickoff will equalize once more. Smashy with a very clean setup. Once again, all in play with the boost. Oh! He baits the flip reset and actually lets it bounce. And OSM is fooled. You can see Smashy roll that underside of the car to the ball, which is obviously indicating that he's looking for a flip reset. OSM was prepared for it, but it never came, and now Smashy puts in another. On the following kickoff, he's up by 2. Halfway through game number 5. Smashy holding the slight lead that he has. He's got possession as well, up the sidewall. OSM, a good demo as Smashy was landing. Opens up some space. We got 2:05 on the clock, and he's back within 1. Wrestle for possession there in the midfield results in Smashy pulling things back to his own side. Once again from his back wall. Long aerial play, and he's got the pogo! Smashy! He's been going for it all series, and he finally links up, makes contact, and buries it. Incredible shot from Smashy. Got another shot towards the target. This time OSM good for the save. Struggles to collect the ball, and actually Smashy just going to get right back to attack. Oh, no, the net was open. OSM sent it wide. Smashy's been bailed out. And that demo there was critical. OSM was lining up in an advantageous position. Will Smashy manage the game clock, or will he get back to the aerial plays? OSM with a flip reset. It's towards the target, but it's not in. And Smashy, with a quicker recovery, will walk in a 7th. Smart play from OSM. He sends one towards the target. Focuses on bumping the opponent. He's back within 2. This is certainly possible. Hold on. If he can put this in, he's got the pre-flip. It's towards the target, but Smashy back just in time. OSM shot once again towards the target, but not enough to get across the goal line. And that will do it. Smashy with the reverse sweep. Pretty great performance from both sides. While OSM started hot, Smashy regained. GG's to both